If someone comes to the shop, who answers when they ask for Angel?
Bruh.
This is how we're gonna start this whole series off right here. This is Talk of the Town. Have you ever wondered what type of chaos goes on in the garage where they do nothing but modded out trucks all day? I'm talking about brakes, lifts, wheels, tires, and then wild custom builds. Well, today, I'm about to pull up on two people named Angel. They're both named Angel. We'll get into that in a second. But let's go ahead and talk to them right now because I need to know what's going on. They got a lot of stuff going on in the shop right now. So, all right, what's up, Angel?
What's up, man?
And Angel?
Angel.
All right, so no one says Angel or anything like that?
No Angels here. No.
I know everybody else is asking the same thing. When someone comes to your shop and they say, hey, I'm looking for Angel, who answers? Okay, we're gonna ask this one again. If someone comes to the shop, who answers when they ask for Angel? Let me ask you this then. How did y'all actually get started and how did y'all meet? Because y'all both named Angels. Like, what happened?
So, well, found this kid on the side of the road, pretty bad. Didn't take a shower in a couple days. I'm just kidding. So when we started, I was initially by my own at the office and I was needing some help. He was one of the AutoZone drivers. Pretty much.
I got It was borrowed.
It was borrowed. It was borrowed.
You can hand it back later, you know.
After a couple deliveries here, he was like, hey, why don't you come into the office? Let's talk real quick. And I was like, oh, shit, I did something wrong. What's it going to be? He was like, you want to work here? And I was like, what do you mean do I want to work here? Like, you want a job here? And I was like, okay. All right, yeah. I mean, I ain't got nothing else to do, so let's do it.
Oh, since then, I gotta say it, I gotta admit it, he's been point to point. He's good.
Seen the picture earlier up there that had the two older guys in it. Who are they?
They used to be the owners. They founded the company, the business. They started with Maxi Motors 17 years ago. And a year ago, we just took care of it for them.
Different set of pace, man. It was, what they did was honestly really incredible. We still have customers till this day asking, can I speak to Mr. Oringo? Can I speak to Alejandro? Like, and I'm like, no, he doesn't work anymore. And people are still surprised to this day. So they definitely left a huge impact on the community as far as what they did for people and just helping people out. So it was a lot of work to live up to their name, but no task too big, you know?
What is one mod that y'all done hundreds of times that you're secretly just tired of doing? I'm looking around the shop right now. I see a few mods going on, even the one that's the truck that you guys have right there in the front. What's that, the Tacoma?
Yeah, Tacoma.
Yeah, and that's lifted, but what's the one that you really don't like to use? You don't like to do it at all? Be honest now.
If I'm being totally honest, the C-notch is for me.
What's the C-notch though?
So C-notch is pretty much, we gotta break the frame down and weld another piece onto it. So you're over here sitting like this.
For everyone that don't know about this, because I didn't know it either, that's lowering the vehicle and more than likely trucks, not just airbag suspension. What is your favorite mod that you want to do?
Wheels, bro. You just put a wheel in the car and you change the view totally.
Wheels, I'd say wheels are probably the biggest thing because we have cars come in, we have old trucks come in that are rusty and they're like, why are you gonna put wheels on this? But you put a new set of welds on there and it's like, damn, now it looks good. Now I wanna take this to a car show and show it off to people. Okay. So it's definitely it's wild.
One build, or have y'all ever had a build that a client has paid probably over $10,000 for and it was just like, meh, it's okay?
Yeah, we had a client come in with a Trail Boss. I think it was like a 2023 Trail Boss, and then he came in, he wanted wheels, he wanted a lift kit, and then he wanted...
It was headers too, right?
It was headers too. He wanted something extravagant. After like 15 hours of these guys just grinding, truck gets done, we put wheels on it, headers are installed, whole exhaust system pretty much. Turns the car on, he looks at it, and he's like, it's nice. I'm like, ain't no way, bro. Really? It's nice? And I'm over here like, damn, these guys get a good job. They paid through work into this. And he was just like, yeah, it's nice.
But he paid though, right?
Oh, yeah, he paid.
What's the highest price someone has paid for a full mod? Like, and you can break it down and say what all the mods was.
It was a 6-inch lift kit. He got some wheels, pretty wide. They were 22 by 14s. huge tires too.
He didn't want no cheap tires. He wanted those Nittos, those Mickey Thompsons.
He had air suspension, so that's what elevated the price so much. So
I think it was like 12, close to 13.
I got this Kia Sorento out there.
Okay.
What can y'all do for that?
bro, we can put some huge wheels and lower it.
We'll do a Hellcat swap on it.
Okay, that Kia Kitty. Okay, that Kia Kitty is fire.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So
Charge sound.
That's all y'all sound like.
what's going on with this car right here then?
Guys, so this client is he's a good friend of ours, but his wife rolled the Jeep. You know how it goes. Hit the curb and she's like, oopsies.
That's a
But
big oopsies.
yeah, no, she got a little too adventurous and started strangling the Jeep.
Strangling the Wrangler.
Yeah, strangling the Wrangler, and she flipped. Boy, like all jokes aside, she is okay. We did speak with her. Pretty much rebuilding the whole axles in the front, the suspension as well. As you can see, he's got a rough country lift kit, so we're working with rough country to get the parts back on there.
So I got a question for y'all.
What's up?
What's the worst DIY build that y'all have seen someone brought in and they just like, hey bro, I tried, can y'all fix this?
From customers installing brake pads on the metal side, we had a customer, he's got a Jeep as well. I don't know what's up with these Jeeps nowadays. Yeah, they all giving issues, man. He did himself some quote unquote engine work at home. He tore that damn thing apart. Like there was engine parts in the back. The whole motor was completely torn apart. I don't know what the guy was thinking.
It wasn't drivable anymore?
No, it wasn't drivable.
Oh.
And so we basically had to rebuild his whole motor from the ground up. I mean, he had the block sitting in one seat, the head sitting in the other seat, pistons in a carton box. It was something out of the road. He's like, oh man, I just heard a weird sound and I just wanted to get to the bottom of it.
You got to the bottom.
Yeah,
of
you
it.
got to the bottom of it, but did you find it? He's like, nah, man. That was probably the craziest one.
A couple of weeks ago, two ladies came in. They were sisters, by the way. They only had brake pads on one side.
Oh man. Oh yeah. It was just caliper to rotor. And that, people, is why you go to a mechanic shop.
You don't go to a mechanic shop, you go to Maxi Motors.
You're right.
They're gonna get you right. You see the inventory, you see the team, you see everything that they do. Just follow the instructions. Just come right here. Set up an appointment. It's that easy.
What he said.
But what's the weirdest thing that y'all have found in a client's car?
We once had a car in. It was simple, an oil change. We as receptionists, we're supposed to bring the cars in. So first thing, I think it was you, right? Who
It was
hopped in
me.
the car.
I hopped in the car.
And bro, since he opened the door, he was like, Jesus Christ. I'm like, what's going on, man? I went, bro, since you opened the door, you could smell, like, in Spanish, there's a word that you say, pecueca. That was pecueca, 100%.
Pecueca means like it smelled like straight piss.
Duolingo didn't teach me that word yet. I'm getting there. Duolingo, if you want to sponsor me, just let me know.
I didn't end up pulling the car in. I just couldn't withstand it. I made one of the mechanics do it. It needs an oil change, just pull it on back. And he opened that door and I just walked away. I didn't even say anything. I didn't want to even look at him, bro. But I had important things to do in the office. So
How do y'all usually get clients?
First of all, we try to do a good work. That way we get spread mouth to mouth. That's the best kind of commendation a business can have. But besides that, we try to Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. I mean, if you look for mechanic shop in Marietta, the first thing that's gonna pop off is Maxi Motor.
Yeah.
I'm sure about that.
the biggest thing as to why clients keep coming back is the customer service. But there's several mechanic shops in the area that are trying to hustle you. Like, we've had so many females come in and be like, oh my God, this mechanic shop just tried to charge me $1,500 for a brake job. I think, in my opinion, customer service is the biggest thing for everybody. Treat someone the way you want to be treated, It's simple rules like that. You ask for respect, well, you got to get respect. So we respect everybody who comes in, no matter what race, color, gender. I don't care if you're this or that. We're just here to help you out. We're trying to keep you on the road, not off the road.
So I see a team around here, and it's a extensive team. They're everywhere. When it comes to hiring, what do you look for?
The first thing we look at a person is attitude. If you come here acting like you don't want to work, just trying to sleep everywhere you find a spot, you're not the guy for us.
Yeah, no. Attitude is the single most important thing because there's some people who don't know much, but they have the charisma and they have the attitude to really try and go get it. And then there's people who know a lot and they're just like, I'm content. I'm just gonna chill here. These guys are doing this. I'm gonna just be on my phone. We're trying to run a shop here.
Exactly.
We got people to help out. I mean, this is Maxi Motors, baby. We're busy every day.
Well, how do you keep your sanity when somebody pulls up with just a beat up truck and it's like, yo, I need this SEMA ready. I only got $300. Is that even possible?
I'll ask for the keys and say, we'll see what we can do.
Oh, all right.
No, it is not possible. You're not gonna get a SEMA build 12-inch lift kit with American force wheels for $300. That won't even cover the gas to SEMA, let alone.
Or the flight.
How do I keep my sanity? I'm like, all right, okay. What do you want to do? And so they start going off the list. It's gonna be like 10 grand. Like, what? 10 grand? Not 300? I'm like, no.
You gotta add a couple more hundreds.
Couple more zeros. Just yesterday, actually, we had a customer come in with a Silverado. He had the leveling kit. We got him out that same day.
Okay. What's the one thing, if you had to do this one job for the rest of your life, what would that specialty be?
I love all of them. We can drop a truck, we can lift it, we can put some wheels on it, paint the calipers. Everything we do here is just awesome, man. When you have passion for cars, everything works so easily.
Let me tell you right now, none of this stuff is cheap. If you want good quality stuff from Maxi Motors with good quality installs, stop looking at your left pocket, look at both pockets. Because you want people to turn around and look at your work and the quality that they provided and make sure that it's SEMA ready. So why don't you go to them? Who brings in the craziest builds? Is it men, women, the old heads, the young TikTok dancing dudes, or the truck people that's on TikTok?
All dudes.
All dudes?
All dudes. A couple of TikTokers, but all dudes. They got something with mods.
Yeah, that Kia Kitty's coming.
That Kia Kitty. The thing is, these old heads, man, they got money to play with now. They know what they want.
Which community shows you the most love, and which community just don't get it at all? Like, they just don't understand why y'all do what y'all do.
It's a wide variety of people. I mean, we have a lot of people coming in. We have people coming in from the same things, different things. We have had people from Norway come in. Norway, yeah. I don't even know what you're doing here, because Norway's beautiful. I wouldn't have left. Yeah. But yeah, people from Norway, people from Peru, Mexico, Venezuela, Colombia.
Any of the shows that you'll be attending this year?
Yeah, we're actually gonna be going to a couple, man.
Okay.
We'll definitely be at ATI this Saturday, Atlanta Truck Invasion. Okay. Which is a huge show. I mean, you got more than 5,000 trucks there. Okay. Easily. We'll obviously be going to Caffeine and Octane. Okay. That's a monthly thing. I mean, the truck scene in Atlanta is really, really crazy right now. A lot of people want trucks. And so we try to give the people what they want, and we try to show up where people want us to be.
Well, man, Angel, thank you,
I got you,
for letting us come out here.
Yeah, man.
Seeing this amazing shop. I done passed by this shop at least 30 times.
I got you.
And now that I got to get inside of here, I just need to go ahead and get my Kia Kitty ready.
Let's do it.
So whenever y'all ready to bring it in the back, I don't need no pink. My daughter loves pink, but I don't need no pink on it, all right?
Just the motor, just the motor.
Just the motor. Okay.
I got you.
Thank you, bro.
Yes, sir.
And then Angel, thank you, Angel. Thank you.